Yeah, it's Fire Prevention Week, and United States celebrates, or I guess you want to say advises, the Fire Prevention Week every year in October.
They highlight it.
One of the main things you have insurance for is fires. You've experienced that firsthand, but there's a lot of things you can do to prevent a fire from happening in the first place, because, I think you can definitely speak to the fact that while you have insurance for that, if something does happen, it's still a giant pain in your rear end, and obviously, a safety concern as well if you have a house fire. If you had to guess, Matt, what is the number one cause of house fires?
If I had to guess what the number one cause of house fire is, candles.
Oh, close. It's on the list, but number one cause is actually cooking. Believe it or not. So, yep. So leave the oven on, leave the stove on. Yep. 49% of house fires start by cooking. Number two is heating equipment. 14% of homes. Number three is electrical.
Like stationary heaters, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's mostly chimney fires, but also it can be caused by space heaters as well. Number four, you know this well. What's your guess?
Cigarettes.
Smoking materials. Yeah, absolutely. That's how a fire started outside of Matt's house when he had one. Yeah, smoking materials is number four, and candles was number five. So that's definitely the most common causes of house fires. If you had to guess what months of the year do house fires occur most often?
I would assume like end of summer, like August or September.
It's close, a good guess, but they're saying that most house fires occur from November to March, and it's most likely due to having the heat on in your house, probably more, maybe using space heaters, and maybe cooking inside more often. One of the other tips that they say on here is a lot of fires are caused actually from your laundry, from the dryer. Exactly, the dryer lint, which is like a huge running joke in my household, because I never clean the dryer lint out of the dryer. Nicole does it every time, and I don't remember the last time I've touched it. So if don't be like me.
Stay in the laundry room, Jonathan.
Exactly. No, I'm just bound to mess something up. If you had to guess, what time of the day do most house fires occur?
At night.
Yeah, 5 to 8 p.m. most fires occur. People come home from work, make dinner, turn on their heating equipment. So that's definitely going to be the most common time for fires to occur. One other safety tip here for making sure you're avoiding fires within your home is checking your smoke detectors. Sounds simple, but it's good to get in the habit of checking them every couple months, making sure that the batteries are replaced. Most of the ones these days will, beep if they're running out of battery. You need to replace it. Don't do what I did in college and rip them off the ceiling and just like stomp on them so they stop chirping because you're so annoyed by it. Actually, just go out and get a battery and replace it, because that's going to keep you a lot safer if something happens.
If you do experience some part of your house is on fire, and you do have a fire extinguisher, and you do engage the fire extinguisher, make sure you call the fire department, because the insulation inside the wall, it could look like it's out, but then start back up again. You really have to make sure that it's out, and be ready, because when those boys show up guys and girls show up to put that fire out, they're going to make sure it's out, and they usually do a little bit more damage than the actual fire did.
Exactly.
So, it's important. It's very, very important to make sure, but you don't want someone to get hurt. All the horror stories of house fires, you don't want that to happen.